It looks like I can once again pin messages in the chat. Oh man, it's like really loud in my headphones. Let me turn that down. Dagger, I see you in the chat. Welcome, hello subscribers and future subscribers. I think we're live. My name is KarmaJolt. This game is Dragon Warrior Monsters for the Nintendo Game Boy Color. I am, excuse me, I am playing it on the GameCube through the Game Boy Player peripheral. Let's change the frame here, and then hide it. Avis, Quick Guns, how are you? Let's continue from where we last left off. Oh, we have Chair and Legs and Lamp in the party. I accidentally ripped my notebook yesterday, but that's okay, I can still read the names on it. Like it says in the chat, if we get any donations today, we're gonna do some squats. $10 and you get to name a monster. Nightwish, Quick Guns, Avis P, Dagger. I started playing this game again because of your streams. Good luck today, Searzz Jolt. Hey, Nightwish, appreciate you. Let's go... I think I want to put my unicorn back in the party. Lamp is, like, pretty good. Oh, and speaking of Lamp, let me just text Genevieve B really quick and tell her that I'm live, because I told her I would. Lamp is really good, but I need a healer in the party. So let's put Peps back in the party. You got an Orochi, it's so early in the game. Is it? I don't know, Nightwish. I mean, I was following directions. A lot of people in the chat were like, oh, you should do this. You should breed these monsters together to get an Orochi. And I was like, okay. And so we did. Alright, let's pick up. Where's my friend Peps, the unicorn? Level 26. Train it well, Stab. YY says GM Karma Community. YY, I saw that you put stairs on top of my tower in the Minecraft server. I removed them temporarily, or temper-starily, because I wasn't done building my tower. I'll put them at the top, and then put a pool at the bottom. But yeah, we got a Minecraft server now, everyone, and it's kind of fun. It's for the Discord community. That wasn't me, actually. Wait, why? So when you said, hey Karma, did you see the modification I made to your house? What did you mean? Was it just the path leading up to my house that brought me to the village? The path from village to house? Follow the Prime directive. Yo, Avis P, we're actually pretty close to the end of Metroid Prime. So thanks for the help. I'll probably get to that, not Wednesday, but the next Wednesday. If you can, mix Unicorn and Yeti. By the way, make sure to talk to the trainers in the arena after every arena battle. They offer breeding opportunities. Yeah, I talked to a couple of them, and they were like, oh, here's a new thing to say to you. Yeah, I think the stairs might have been Nick D. Well, usually he leaves his calling card whenever he does some sort of mischief, you know? By that, I mean he leaves a sign that says, Nick D did this. Yeah, Nightwish. Unicorn with Yeti. I have both of those in my party right now. What do they yield? Oh my god, and hey, thank you so much, everybody, for the 369 reps yesterday. Dang, that was insane. Y'all give me quite the workout. We did a lot of shoulder shrugs. I can feel it in my back still. But we getting strong. Happy to help, says Avis P. Share spits blaze air. It has no effect on Share. The wind stopped. That's, So there are a lot of, like, flying or winged enemies that will flap their wings to create a tailwind, I guess. And the purpose of it is that it will reflect breath attacks, so it's, like, risky to do in the first place, because you have to predict a breath attack. But secondly, when you reflect it, you're only blocking it for the character that's using the wind technique. So, like, that wing slime didn't protect his allies by creating that wind, right? He only protected himself. And when he reflected the breath attack back at me, it didn't affect me. It had no effect. So that seems like a really bad option, Nick the Frenchie. Heh, it's you again. How do you feel today, Nick the Frenchie? A little better, thank you. Yeah, last night I was out of it, and it kind of hit me like 5 minutes into the stream, but we did finally get back to the tag team live stream. And we played a little bit of Paladin's Quest last night. Karma, do you mind blocking the end from being accessed? Want Karma to stream the dragon fight while everyone watches him. Whoa, why? Yeah, if I can play it on Switch, I'll be able to stream it. My computer can't really handle running Minecraft and broadcasting it. Hey, you fine people. Matthew Irwin, that screenshot that you posted of Balatro, was that your game? With all the polychrome jokers? Weird-ass looking game, Paladin's Quest. Yeah, it's not amazing, but, you know. I didn't have I didn't have high expectations for it. Since it's like an SNES, an Enix RPG from like 1991 or something. I don't know. Maybe a little after that. But yeah, we were streaming an hour of Paladin's Quest last night for the Super Nintendo. And the game is like, you know, it's got some interesting things about it, like your HP is also your MP, which is kind of neat. Sure was. The most useless spectral cards were found. I saw that. Howdy, says Genevieve B. Welcome in. I think Karma and I are the only ones on PC last night. Everyone else was using various consoles. For Minecraft? Yeah, I'm gonna try to join on Switch later. But for now, I'm gonna try to fight some candles. I fought so many of these candles and haven't recruited one yet. Let's like get into a random battle and use a pork chop before I pick up this stick. Genevieve B, welcome in. There's a stick on the ground. Would you fetch it for me? Karma, says Lexi Wolf. Hey, welcome. Alright, let's use a random pork chop here on Foe. As the side order sent a KarmaJolt gift membership. Hey, thank you so much. Everyone put some sort of side order to go with your pork chop. Jake is doom scrolling received a gift membership by the side order. Wait, that's a great name, actually. Hey, we got 6 squats to go, everybody. First squats of the day. Tailwind eventually evolves into a skill that protects the whole party. Skills only evolve when level int and attack meet a threshold. Interesting. Why? Solid Owl. Quick Guns. Relatable name, says Genevieve B. Stick time. I almost missed that misstaff. Let's use that in battle. I think that casts around, which is like not a big deal. Marcus Felix says lurking. Hey, welcome. Let's use it. If every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. Nick the Frenchie, I think I heard that one before. Excuse me. I did the thing that I always do where, like, I'm like, oh, I'm streaming in 45 minutes. I gotta cook lunch and eat it, like, right now before I go live. So I wolfed down a big old bowl of ravioli. And now I'm like, excuse me. And Dagger is right. When I used the Mist Staff in battle, it didn't use it up. Neat. I must have accidentally changed my control type here. Yeah, there we go. Because I'm trying to hit the organize button here, and it was a different key from normal. I guess I'll delete this herb. Get deleted herb. Do I have a warp wing? I actually don't remember. I think I forgot to get one from the shop before I left. Playing Dragon Quest 1 for the first time. SNES! But it's hard to know where to go. Yeah, no, that's definitely one of those games that, it doesn't give you a ton of direction, but, like, basically every time you get into a town, you have to talk to everyone, and then you'll get a lot of clues. This game knows how to hydrate. It love water is right, Sean R. It do. I guess let's, pork chop on foe. Hello, Sean R. How are you? How does it look and sound, by the way? Is game audio too loud? Or too quiet, I guess? Solid Owl, what I didn't realize about the original Dragon Quest, or Dragon Quest 1 on Super Famicom, on SNES that is that you can use torches in battle, and you throw them at enemies to do, like, fire damage. It doesn't do a ton, but it's, like, useful toward the beginning of the game. Hi, Sean, says Genevieve B. Fortunately, the DQ1 overworld isn't big. Yes. Unlike you, Sean R. God forbid these JRE-per-gees help us become more social. I think you mean these JRPGs, Gouda Guy? Depends, Karma. Anytime Sean comes over and bakes stuff, I get way bigger. Let's use a pork chop on foe. Imagine this little candle being like nom, 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 on a pork chop. You can use the item multiple times. A torch? No, but they're cheap. Oh, you can use stabs multiple times. Yeah, Nightwish. I didn't realize that. Like forever? Forever, ever? Forever, ever? Yo, we got a mad candle as Dan Ward says hi. Look at this, everyone. We're recruiting a new Monstar. Wow, Mad Candle got up and is looking at us. Want to take Mad Candle into your party? Yes, I do. All right, so what names do we have to get to? Pretty much every name on the first page is done, except for Mabi, which is reserved for a specific monster. Although, we can go with... Lilu for Rogue Effect. MC. Hey, Rogue. Thank you so much for the donations. And naming a character. Yeah, like it says in the chat, you give $10, you get to name a monster. The little icon is adorable. Take it with me on my quest? Yeah. Send back to farm. I baked a cake yesterday. Yo, Nick the Frenchie, good for you. Ever got your house project finished, Sean? We're living in it, and any urgent stuff is done. Good. Gouda Guy, I get you. Hard to type. Hard to type the jokes with the right timing, you know? Missed opportunity to call them cake. Nick DeFrenchie? You can suggest a name if you want. But it's $10 freaking. Ironically, for all my dislike of the rest of its kind. I love a good cheesecake. Yeah, Sean R., not a cheese guy. It saves almost no time, but after you've named it, it says take it with you. It means into your party, and you can say no and send it to your friend. That's what I thought, Nightwish. But it was like, it's a little unclear, and I didn't want to be wrong about it. And be like, you named this monster, now it's gone. Which doesn't make any sense, but also a lot of things in this game don't make sense, so... I learned Evil Slash. Catquake. Tiny Cat was doing Cat Slash. Yeah, 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 Tiny Cat. Get them scritches. We leveled up. But Cher cannot master any more skills. Forget which skill. Oh my gosh, too many skills. I really feel like this is not good. Let's get rid of defense. Evil Slash equals highest damage move in the game. 70% accuracy. Oh, baby. I love high risk, high reward moves. Let's take a look. Attacks like a ruthless demon. Branching, get rid of branching. Plant Slash? I got a Warp Staff. I don't think I've ever used one of those. Let's warp to a Mystic Hole. And did that use the item from my inventory? Looks like it, yeah. Well, that was convenient. Ooh. Look out, Mad Gopher. Oh, it surprised us and smacked me with a shovel. Whoa, and then he dodged. This guy's a legendary Mad Gopher. Mystic Hole, what is this? Your Fansley? Oh my god, Sean. Ooh, a guy. It must be the destiny to meet you here. I'll restore you if you can beat me. Okay. Whoa, what is that crazy dragon? Let's give him the sirloin. Peps defends itself. Gotagon did a tornado guy. Yeah, okay, so Warp Staff is the only staff that is one-time use, rest are multiple. By multiple, you mean like they last forever, Nightwish? Oh, shoot. I didn't expect that snake to get knocked out first. Or before this tree. I already have one of these, don't I? Cannot take any more monsters. Which one would you like to get rid of? Let's get rid of Amon. I kind of want to keep Golf, right? Yeah, my only golem. It's a level 20? It's crazy how many level 20s I have. That's a face tree. Kind of want to keep my Sky Dragon. Who's Rhyme? Oh, a chicken. Alright, let's get rid of Rhyme. Speaking of Rhyme, it is lunchtime. Yo, Genevieve B? What you having for lunch? FT, face tree. It sounds like a really bad social media platform. This is gonna be... Dylan. Thanks, Lexi Wolf. D-Y-L-N. Lexi Wolf suggested that one. With money. Appreciate all the donations lately, everybody. Y'all been making me work out a bunch. Want to take Dylan with you on your quest? No. Okay, Dylan heads to the farm. Alright, we finally did it. Mix those wing snakes. Baby, you got a quattle going. Sean? Some broth, a potato, some love water. Cello there, everybody. Beautiful instrument, Death Bob. I have PBJ, Sammy, and Trail Mix. Let's fight. Let's fight these crazy slimes. Cher spits ice air. The coolest rhymes. Excuse me. Yo, Death Bob, says Avis. Give me 1 second. Speaking of Sammy, seen the Tanuki lately? Yeah, either yesterday or the day before, Dagger. They've been showing up. Whoa, earthquake! An antidote? Why would I need that? Cher spits ice air. Oh, you weren't aware? Now you frozen down there. Terror bear? And I'm stuck to my chair. Don't know if you care, but... Let's fight this guy! Hey, welcome in. Everyone put a bear in the chat. Look out, Dark Crab Monster is here. I'm gonna use Rib on Foe, just because I want that crab. Death Bob, will I eat hay down by the bay? I just may. I see what you did there. Dagger? Whoa, Dark Crab got knocked out in one, air. That's Mr. Crab's brother. He's like, I hate money, and you too, 1-Up Gamer. Not you specifically. Yeah, like, in that scenario, I imagine he was talking to me. Face tree is knocked out. Let's get a goat. Those battles aren't that hard, but you get good experience. And that's nice. Yes! We got a goat, everyone! Put the goats in the chat now, I guess. Let's take Goatigon. And then say goodbye to one of my monsters. Say goodbye to Amon. Who is Banan? Oh yeah, no way I'm using this Florida man. Curse off. Please name Goatigon. Okay. You know what? Gutagai suggested chiz. Goats make chiz. I don't know if I've ever actually had goat cheese, except for like once on pizza. It was pretty good. Hey. Everyone put the cheese in the chat for Gutagai. For Goatagai. Slooty Bartfast, welcome. That's why it's the goat, says Nick DeFrenchie. Goat cheese is the goat. See ya at the farm, chiz. As I promised, restore power. It always kills me when I do that. What do you mean it always kills you when you do that? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean it always kills you? can't talk, I'm dead. Item shop, may I help you? Yeah, let's sell, herb. I don't need this. This staff is 700, holy cow. And then let's buy, Wait, this place doesn't sell warp wings? I didn't expect that. Well. 13 out of 20, too much herbs. Goat cheese and garlic baked in phyllo dough is like an adult's Cheez-It. Phyllo dough? Genevieve B visited Philadelphia a while back. Sorry. Ooh, a treasure chest. That'll shut me up. Oh, it's really a mimic. Look out. It's a box with teeth. I'm gonna give it a rib. Lol, lol, wow. You like that one? Peps. Share. Knocked out. I don't know if it's worth recruiting a mimic, but like, I have to imagine it. You can turn it into some other monster that's good. Phyllo is a type of pastry dough known for its flakiness. Am I pronouncing it right? Yo, I got a world leaf there? That's like $1,000. Your thought patterns are cursed AF, KJ. Avis, that's why you think I am so funny. A lot of streamers will hum the music. That's the thing. This is a thing that streamers do. You know this. Ice Air is a good attack, but like, why does the animation take so long? I'm sure recruiting a mimic or Canabox will lead to memories you can treasure. Or they'll bite me and tear open my chest. I parodied the lyrics to Safety Dance while playing Ghosts of Tsushima. Avis? I would have guessed that about you. I have old lady glasses holder thing now. Genevieve B, tell us about it. Oh, are you talking about the chain that you have attached to your spectacles? Let there be light! Heal! Look, I'm gonna heal you and not die this time. The treasure was the Canabox we befriended along the way. Yeah, but we didn't befriend it, it tried to kill us. Yes, says Genevieve B. Okay. For some reason I was thinking maybe you meant like you had them on like a little handle, like old-timey people at the opera had those binoculars, you know? Closer to my office siren fantasy. I prefer office siren fantasy tactics. That was really dumb. You know what? You know what someone should have for no reason is one of those long cigarette holders that you see in cartoons or in old-timey movies. Rip your Riz. Riz sounds like a brand of seltzer. Has anyone else thought of that? Don't let that fantasy be final. Gouda guy? Avis P, oh my gosh, I see you. Genevieve V, you remove that one. You can't just say that in the chat. You have to use an innuendo and imply it, but you can't outright say it. Riz sounds more like a cracker to me. Oh, like Ritz, Grimburn. I'm trying to remove... It won't let you? Here, I got it. Oh, good, thank you. She ain't wrong, though. Yeah, but it's very different. A Slabbit and a Mad Candle. Should we try to get the Slabbit? Legs is not listening to you. Heps attacks. Charisma. So clever. Avis, yeah, that's what it means. I have an itch on my eyelid, which is inconvenient. I was only gonna keep it in the chat for like a few seconds, but it wasn't letting me remove. I was like, no! I bet you were like, no. We don't have any meat for the Slabbit? That's okay. Stop playing Pokemon from Temu and play some Super Punch-Out. From Temu? Nicholas D? What would a Temu Punch-Out be? Kung Fu on NES, maybe? Classic game, by the way. I'm surprised that one's not on NSO, now that I'm thinking about it. Kung Fu for the NES. Gaming since the 80s. You've probably played that game. How you doing? It would be Power Punch 2. Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green coming to Switch. Hell yeah, Death Bob. I didn't realize that. Genevieve B saying something very controversial in the chat using her members' monthly super chat. Genevieve B, member for 20 months. Tekken is Temu Mortal Kombat. Is it Temu or Temu? Shots fired, Gen B. Okay, but also, the meaning of that statement really depends on how you view Temu. I call it Temu. Yeah, Death Bob, I think that sounds better. Let's do this. Yo, Carlos Phillips, it's been a while. Welcome back. What's up, KarmaJolt? Sorry I haven't joined any of your lives. Live streams in a while. Been super busy and under the weather. Hey, everyone put a car and a Phillips head screwdriver in the chat for Carlos Phillips. Welcome back. Can't tell if he's trolling or being serious right now. Oh yeah, Nicholas D said, did Jen say something? I can't see it. But that might actually, he might actually be telling the truth just because YouTube's been real bad about dropping messages lately. Carlos is back. OMG, says Genevieve B. He's trolling, Jen. Yeah, I'd say there's a 70% chance, but also, you know how YouTube be. Yo, good guy with the cool Australian $14.99 US. Dead or Alive is the Ninja Gaiden fighting game. Yo, good guy, thank you so much. Everyone put the cheese in the chat. That's like $11, I would say. Hey, good guy. Feel free to come up with another name if you'd like. We got 17 squats to go, everyone. One of the hardest games on GB, says Anime Epic Fan. Wait, what, this? Or are you talking about Ninja Gaiden? There is a Ninja Gaiden on Game Boy, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Game Gear, the Sega one. I think I'm finally picking up when Nick D is being sarcastic. Dagger? What's a sarcasm? What's a Goku? So, the music will change when you're on the penultimate floor. That is an indication that you are one floor away from the boss floor. But I didn't realize that could happen in, like, an item shop. Like, sometimes when you fall down the hole to go to the next floor, it's just like a church with a priest that will heal you, or an item shop like this, where you can buy items. I, for some reason, didn't consider that maybe the music will change and you'll get lucky and get, like, an item shop as the penultimate floor before the boss battle. You don't sell any, warp wings, though, unfortunately. That's okay, I'm almost out of here. East 500, what's going on? There's a voice coming from out of nowhere. Oh, it's you again. Would you like to go back to your home world? Now, so long. It's cool that they were playing the Dragon Quest III overworld music. The first overworld music. Not the underworld overworld music. Alright, let's go buy some, first of all, let's go buy some Save the Game. I'm doing good. Quitting smoking today. Yeah, you are, East 500. Good for you. How have you been lately, KarmaJolt? Yo, Carlos Phillips? I am feeling sore because everyone's been so generous and I've been doing a ton of reps on stream. Speaking of which, we've got 17 squats to go. Let's do those right now. Name I'm suggesting is Bofa, since we have a D's already. Hey, Gouda guy, appreciate you. Everyone put the cheese in the chat. Sore, generous. Yeah, that's how the Australians say it. Sorry. Was actually looking for old guy gaming? I'm pretty much that, Autumn Sprites. Except I'm gonna pretend to be young and do 17 squats. Alright. We got 40 pounds of weight here. Ready, ready? Oh, you can see my ceiling. That's crazy. Ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright. Thank you, Gouda Guy, and the side order. I quit drinking hard liquor by drinking wine. Genevieve B, I might go all of the Lenten season without taking a drink. I might give up drinking until Easter. Alright. Like they say, no pain, no gain. Bofa, yeah, Breath of Fire. Anniversary. I don't usually drink because it takes me forever to get a buzz, says East 500. Oh yeah, and if you gotta buy multiple drinks to get there, that's expensive. Yeah, no, I'm a one drink drunk kind of guy. Although I can hold my liquor if I have multiple. Kevin Smith, what's going on? Let's sell some items. I don't think I need 4 of these. Let's sell like a potion or 2. Yeah, I don't need 5. And now we buy 2 warp wings. Don't say no pain, no gain. You're gonna cause some PTSD for other Tekken players. Nicholas D, is that like what one of the characters says? Have you heard of popcorn lung, Avis? Oh, Genevieve B. Is that the thing that you get from vaping? I totally understand that. Takes me a lot to even get a buzz. I see you, Carlos. Yeah, no, I don't have that misfortune. Yeah, Paul says it in one of his win animations. He should also say it in his lose animations, Nicholas D. I feel like that would make more sense. Actually, it would only make sense if your lose animation you said something like, ow. Help. Do you think we can take on the next bracket? Or should we get share some more level ups? You know what? No pain, no gain, as they say. Let's find out. The king gave you permission to compete in C class and beyond. You have to survive S class to be the rep of Great Tree. Only those who survive C class can be in the tournament. You can also skip directly to S class. Which class do you want to compete in? Oh, okay. 10,000. Okay. So another barrier to beating the game is that you need to raise 10,000 money before you can even compete for S class. I need 500 bucks. I just put away a bunch of money. So time to grind. Carlos Phillips, you're part Cherokee? I didn't know that. That's actually not really that hard, but I will say the monsters, it starts getting to where every battle is, do I have to run back to town before whiting out and losing a lot of stuff? I see. Autumn Sprites, this is Dragon Warrior Monsters for the Game Boy Color. Are we saving a game? Lobster King, what's going on? Yo, Karma, it's been forever. I've been on holiday in a bog and fog. What exactly do you mean by that? Welcome back. Yeah, let's register with C class. I don't know how well we're gonna do. Could be Carlos. I'm 1/4 Kitowa. I just figured I have a really good liver. Liver? Damn near killed her. Well, that would be the opposite. A new challenger is here today. Ladies and gents, please welcome Stab. Now, we begin the first match. Uh-oh, he's got 2 ducks, I think. Made me think of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. It is a Game Boy Color game. Autumn Sprites. DK Bonanza. Terrible game about bananas. I don't care if... I don't know if anyone cares, but Good Tiger album dropped recently. Genevieve B. Is it good? Let's rumble! What is that game? Says We Scare Kids. This is Dragon Warrior Monsters for the Game Boy Color. Yo, a fruit, some fruits, and a duck. This could be difficult. Spiky Boy is the name of that enemy. I love that. You know, a lowland bog is fun. So I've heard. And those Delta women think the world of me. It's like a Allman Brothers lyric or something. For the first match, the victory goes to the challenger, who, like kinda whooped those 2 fruits and a duck. Really, it was kind of a slaughter out there. Anyway, now we begin the second match. Hopefully, this will be entertaining. Uh-oh, 2 more fruits and a duck, everyone. Let's rumble! I'm also 2 fruits and a duck. Genevieve? In a trench coat, right? Rogue Knight? That reminds me of my friend Rogue Effect and Night Wish if they fusion hard. What's the GOAT GBC game in your opinion? We Scare Kids. I didn't have a Game Boy Color growing up, but Zelda, Oracle of Ages, and Seasons are really good. Why is Peps not healing? Uh-oh. I just realized maybe I should have had him heal self. If I get outsped and Peps dies, we might still win anyway, but... Hello, Stab. I was expecting you. Before I get nervous, let us begin. Nah, let's wait a second. Give him time to be nervous. Buck Slime and Rock Slime. Ooh, baby. Those rhyme with the slimes. Let's cautious here. Alright, that's good. Good timing on the heal all. Defense goes up by 50. Infamous is gonna wreck here, I think. Oh, Rock Slime is just not taking damage from Infamous. Or Magic. We did a ton of damage and they lived. Box Slime should be in Super Punch-Out, don't you think? You know the figure of speech, color me surprised? What color is surprise? Good guy, I can't tell you beforehand. That's the thing. Because then it won't be... You get it. Legs creates a vacuum wave. It's a weird thing to see, to read out loud. Share spits blaze air. Easy money. I guess I have been leveling a lot in this game. Congratulations! We have a new champion! Give a round of applause, or maybe a box of applause, am I right? For Master Stab! Why isn't there a boxing slime? Yeah, Avis? There is, but they're in a different arena, playing a different sport. Football. Well done, you survived C-Class. The king opened the room of joy and wisdom for you. There's nothing but pain and anguish there. Stronger monsters are waiting. Ta-ta. So I lose my money, right? Yeah, I spend it no matter what. Okay, well, we opened up a new thing. Maybe I should go around speaking with people in the arena here. Is this a bunny girl? Get out of my way, Huff. What is she huffing? Stab, you're tough. Way to go. Say, let's breed. If it were only that easy. Why don't you breed with my... Why did I say that? My eider? I think I need that for something, right? Someone said I needed an eider. Come to me when you want to breed with my monsters. Ask me small your huff. Nicholas D? Karma behave. Rogue effect? There you are. We all gather here, seeking victory. Yeah. Men are so simple. They just gather and they seek victory, you know? Unicorn is the monster with the best defense. They don't live behind the Traveler's Gates, but some foreign monsters own them. If you want to... yeah, okay, we talked to that guy before. What the heck is Miso Shiro? Can't you just say soup? Didn't I name one of my monsters Soup? Monsters need education too. Personality is easier to change while they are young. Old ones are tough to change. Speaking of change... New glasses. It's the same for humans and monsters. The guy at the entrance to the restaurant is my rival. He has a monster with Thunder's skill. My rival is watching me, but as long as I have my bone slave, I won't be beaten. What? Who up-beaten a bone slave? Iceman has a relative. It's called Lava Man, but it's not behind the Traveler's Gate. Foreign masters might have one. I think I've seen one, yeah. What do you say? Why don't you breed with my Rayburn? No. Please come to me when you want to breed again. Okay, so we can breed with a Rayburn or an Eider. May I help you? May I help you, Stab? I heard the rumor. A terrible master appeared in the country of Great Log. I've read that before, I think. Oh, it's a miracle! The statue is moving. That's pretty crazy. Do you know? A beast tail? Yeah, I do. How are your traps feeling today, Karma? Nobody's activated them yet. A little sore. Thank you so much for all of the reps yesterday, everybody. We did shoulder shrugs. And TF, hopefully his accent isn't too offensive. Genevieve V, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that, but really when I do that French accent, I'm thinking of the bartenders in Dragon Quest VIII who all have that same voice. So I assume it's the same character, you know? Monsters can learn 3 special skills, but we can't learn them when we have low MP and level. When we have trouble learning, breeding is the way to go. A mnemonic for useful skills and monsters. Mumbling. Antidote, Draki, Numoff, Snaily. Chaos, Coilbird, Curse-Off, Dead Knight, Step Guard, Wing Tree. How is that a mnemonic? Map Magic Eider. Alright, that guy don't say nothing new. Army crabs, okay. This guy gives you advice for the next tier, which is cool. And also you can sit down here with your monsters if you want. They meant demonic. Yes, a demonic device. Everybody says I am vain, but how could I be? You actually get to talk to your monsters here, too. That's kind of cool. Okay, so if you sit at this table, you can actually interact with your monsters. And they tell you stuff. Arg, flee or should I go for it? That is the question. I'm not a rebel. Literally, that guy's personality is rebel. But that's something a rebel would say. I'm making a Weird Owl-themed B-Day car for my dad. What's a good pun I could use? Oh, Genevieve V. You know what you could do is, whatever his zodiac sign is, you can look it up in that song that Weird Al does about that's your horoscope for today, and just write the whole horoscope for him. What up, chat, says Llama. I got a few mean ones, says Nicholas D. Of course you do. You always got a few mean ones. Ooh, new portals. You're at the Room of Joy and Wisdom. It's actually just the bathroom. What if you pee into these warp gates? What if you just pee into the gate? Such a good song off a great album. Yeah, Running with Scissors, Avis P. If Kira H were here, she would recite the whole song. OMG, the hate, says Nicholas D. I feed off of it. What do you mean hate? You just said, like, ooh, I could be mean, and people are like, yeah, you could be mean. And you're like, what? Don't agree with me. Zoltan? No, just a regular whole gate. Better than a half gate. Alright, I'll delete a love water in favor of taking an aggle seed. Ow. Ooh, what's this? Pteranod. More like terrible, because he didn't do any damage to us. Let's Ice Slash him for 76. What a beast. That was a close one. Potion? Good thing I came all this way to get a love water. Pet her and nod. Yeah, that's what I do with Genevieve B. Tungela? Dang, here's some crazy looking monsters. Facer had less than 60 HP. That dino was fast, but was left with a gash after Ice Slash. That was a good one, Terror Bear. I hope my game doesn't crash. Which happened in the past. That almost rhymed. What that tongue do besides taste cheese? Die, Gouda guy. It gets knocked the F out. By me. Don't need it. Quick guns? I'll see you. Alarmingly weak monsters around here. Okay, well, I guess we can, I guess we can make more progress. Facer? Hardly knew her. Gouda guy? I found a Mayfurb. A Mayfurb. Pteranod monster. Dang, it hit me for 11. Oh wait, it hits all of us for nearly 11. My mom once told me she was making hash. I was severely disappointed when she brought me a plate instead of a pipe. You mean hash browns? Llama? Honestly, I don't think I'd be disappointed by that, even if I were expecting something else. Because, like, on the other hand, hash browns. Let's just use a love water here. Corned beef hash? Also good, Rogue Effects. I got a rib. What's funny is it's not just the rib, it's the meat on the rib. That's the important part, you know? Yeah, corned beef hash. I bet you weren't that disappointed, you know? In this hypothetical situation that you definitely didn't make up. This non-hypothetical situation that absolutely happened in the past and is not made up. One hour, everyone. We're an hour into the stream. How do you feel? You feel good? Stab. Received a bunch of money. Actually not money. Experience. Got kicked out of your live for some reason. Did you complete C rank? Oh, easily, Kevin Smith. I thought it was going to be difficult. I was not in trouble. No, there was one point where I, like, forgot to heal. That was the only part that I was in trouble. Here's food instead of drugs. Yeah, like, seems like a win-win scenario, you know? Alright, let's go straight to the hole, so to speak. I hate this keyboard, LeMayo, says Gouda Guy. Pork chop I can't carry anymore. Let's dump a warp staff. And get a pork staff. Look out, Tungela monster. Bopped it. More love water. Whoa, earthquake. Sirloin. Oh, just a rib, but that's okay. Let's use it on legs. Let's give legs a pork chop. Lower that wild stat. Coin? Chair spits ice air. Beef versus pork versus chicken? Who will win, Nick DeFrenchie? Genevieve B makes pork chops quite often when I go to see her. So I have a very positive association with it. Lamb underrated, Zoltan. Steak, says Ping Penguin. I feel like a lot of people, like, love steak. I think it's good, you know. It's no lasagna. Chair increases to level 17. Big ol' stats there, too. YouTube snobs ruin steak. How? Nicholas D, what do you mean by that? I don't think anyone else can ruin a food for me. Alright, what do I do? Left or down, everyone? How did YT ruin steak? Yeah, I'm curious too, Zoltan. Alright, which track should I take? It might not matter. With 1 million how to cook steak correctly videos and everyone is being a snob about how to do it. F 'em. 2 votes for down, like, instantly. Alright, might be a good choice. Follow your heart. My heart is pretty much staying in place, Zoltan. Okay. I'm lurking now, says Genevieve B. Alright, I'll talk about you a bunch. Look out, Pteranod. Let's, I guess, I don't know. I feel like if it's a single monster that only shows up in a group of one, maybe I want to try to grab one. Llama, you behave. Oh, and it wants to join us. Look at that. Let's take Pteranod into your party. Who is Burv? Oh, that guy might become something good. That was like a boss. Alright, I don't think I need this cat. Unfortunately. Let's release Kiki into the wild and name Pteranod. Okay, okay. What names do we have on the list? I think Dagger... Oh, Dagger wanted me to name one Coffee. In honor of Rogue Effect, aka Get Your Coffee. Give that Pteranod and add it to your squad. That's a pretty good one, Terra Bear. Hey, thanks so much to Dagger. And also Rogue Effect. Nintendo Fan Club, what's going on? Oh snap, these Pokemon look strange. Bro, I got great news today and I am hyped. Tell me about it. Oreo, how are you? Justin McDonald's? They do look strange. Alright, which way we going? That's probably it. Oh no! I got tricked. Actually, wait, this takes me somewhere. Did you know you can put your monsters to sleep on the farm and open up more space for capturing? Yeah, I have heard of that, Kevin Smith. What, no map here? Interesting. I need to get down there. It's just this. I knew Justin McDonald in high school. He played football. Llama? Was he good? Wait, you could straight trap yourself in that right-hand corner. It didn't look like that, East. You might have been looking at the wrong arrows. Maybe you could trap someone else there. IDK, I never watched our games. Yeah, that guy went pro, Llama. He plays for the Bears. The Chongkongo Bears. Ooh, a Treasuar chest. Elf water. That's like from one of those streamer girls, right? Slightly different from Love Water. Bro, Pokemon Fire Red comes to Switch in 1 week. Nintendo Fan Club? That's what I heard. Yo, crazy flower birds. Florida J. Arrows made a small loop there? That doesn't seem like a thing that Dragon Warrior would do. But if there was a way to soft lock there, that'd be sick, and I would explore it. I'd explore the possibility of jank. Stab knocks out the enemy. So yeah, the enemies here not quite as strong as they were in that other place that I've been grinding. They expect us to pay $20 for just one of the Pokemon games though. Wait, Grimburn, what do you mean by that? You gotta pay for it? It's not gonna be on the NSO? Oh, now my shoulders are starting to bug me. I think now that I've been sitting in this chair for a little too long. Karma used knife. It's super effective against flesh types. I hope that's not a type. Justin McDonald. They're not coming to NSO. Oh. Dumb. Alright, well then which one's better? It's separate. Hate that. What does this guy got? Nothing important. Honestly, at this point, like, let's get rid of these love waters. There's only one in my inventory. Does this guy have, like, higher sell prices? Like, when I sell to this guy, I feel like I'm getting a deal here. I bought this warp wing for 100, and I can just straight up sell it for 100? Okay. Emulators were created to allow people to play games they already owned, but did not have systems for, or to put onto cartridges. Nintendo dumped all over that. Kinda. Genevieve B with the mudkip emoji in the chat. Hello, I'm Muckmin, says Muckmin. That is something Muckmin would say. Alright, I believe you. Okay, I believe you. Ooh, Legs' wounds healed. Do you know any good zombie show? Nintendo Fan Club. I don't know. Do you love me as a friend? Like TV series. Talking about, a lot of people loved Walking Dead. A lot of people also really liked, The Last of Us. Liar, I'm Muckmin, says Loki. Well, now I don't know who to believe. Your legs healed up nicely. Good guy? Yeah, that's what I need after leg day. I know good alien show. Is it the one with Alan Tudyk, Genevieve B? Yeah, make a video game suggestion? Roller Coaster Tycoon is an odd one. Yo, I would stream some of that game. A while back, I streamed a little bit of Sim Tower. Yeah, what's that show called, Genevieve B? Walking Dead was good. I liked Supernatural for a while, but never finished anything on TV nowadays. Oreo, yeah, Supernatural's a fun one. It's got like 1 trillion episodes, so, you know, I don't know if anyone finished it. No, a lot of people probably did. Resident Alien, yes, thank you. iZombie is a great show. Interesting. Fallout series could be classified as zombie show. Oh, I heard great things about that. I didn't realize that, low-key. I see you, Nick the Frenchie. Yeah, I never used that, like, Pokemon Home thing that allows you to basically, like, bank all of your Pokemon from your games and transfer them into different games. Zoltan, spoilers. Oh, yeah, no, I never saw the show, Zoltan. Of course, you're probably giving a quote-unquote spoiler for something that happened 10 years ago, you know? It's been over 10 years. That happened like 8 years ago. Nicholas D's lying. It's over 10 years. Over 10 years ago now. NFC, you ever play this game? Weekend at Bernie's is kind of a zombie movie. I don't know math, so probably. That's a lie, too. Alright, let's fight this dude. Ooh, a guy. Hey, hey! You're a wimp, but I'm not gonna show you any mercy. You're a wimp, but your monsters look really strong. Ooh! These look like some strong monsters. Spoilers, Mick Kid's Glitch YouTube short is coming soon. Yo, Nintendo Fan Club? If you find a glitch that I can replicate, I will give you credit. Be like, yo, my friend who loves me as a friend, Nintendo Fan Club, showed me this glitch that you can do in Mick Kids for the Nintendo NES system. And the whole time I'll have like a Burger King cup. This monster is just a guy. That's just a dude. I'm gonna give him a pork chop. He's like, oh my god, thank you, I haven't eaten in forever. I think that dude's from Dragon Quest IV. Nick the Frenchie, what are you talking about? Spoiler, this game ends with credits. Not if I can help it, Loki. Peps leveled up. Ah, nobody joined me. Lost! Need more training! Stab got a warp wing and a moon herb. That's not a great prize. Would you still love me if I was a worm? Justin McDonald, I hate to break this to you, but I don't, like, love you. I'm glad you show up to the streams. Depends on the kind of worm. I have a 4-gallon jar of plants, bugs, and earthworms in my bedroom. Wait, that's cool. All right, never mind. I love you. I guess let's use a potion and grab this potion. I've got worms, says Zoltan. Wow. Dragon worm mirror monsters. I remember when McDonald's made games for the NES. Yeah, McKids. It's actually like a pretty good game, low-key. It's low-key good. Uh-oh. A gang of crazy monsters. Or crunsters. No. Posted a cool thing for Return of Joker on NES on your other Batman short. Didn't even get a heart. Nicholas D, I've been too busy playing Minecraft with you. It's a Dumb and Dumber quote. No, I knew you were joking. I did not know it was a quote. Nick D's so needy. Yeah, exactly, Genevieve B. And not in the fun way. Is there a way we could join the Minecraft server? Yeah, Kevin Smith. So if you join the Discord, to which there is a link in the video description, there's a specific Minecraft channel on my Discord server with instructions on how to join. Would actually like to play with you if I could. Yeah, Kevin Smith. It's pretty chill. Like, I think at max we've had like 5 people in it at the same time. If you want Mick Kids, you could do a video on all of the Infinite Lives places. It has like 4. Interesting. Nicholas D. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the game. Except I listen to the soundtrack. Here's another question. How many copies of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 do you own? Which version is your favorite? Interesting question. I think I've got 1 of them. No, wait. So on Switch, I actually have 2 different versions. Because one of them came with this, like, Sega Classics collection. And another one I bought separately for, like, $2 before I had bought that, because I just wanted to do a glitch video of Sonic 2. And they're just like the regular, like, as if you owned a cartridge, except it's got emulator functions on it, you know? So I would say my favorite is the one that's part of the collection, because it also came with a bunch of other games, like Streets of Rage 2. I'm super needy. I always want attention and head pats. Nicholas D? Fine. This song is from Dragon Warrior 3. Ooh, a coin. Nick D, wow, could never be me. My God. East, wait, what are we talking about? Alright, let's jump into the hole. I have a feeling that this boss is, like, not that difficult. Ropes, you say? Oh, look, it's one of these puzzles, right? No, I don't think there is any puzzle. Does it matter? Oh. Alright, so this guy likes to move it every time I get close to him, is what it seems like. I'm not really clear on when he moves. Okay, so there are certain tiles that when I step on them, the monster moves. Thought I had it. But then if I do this, yeah, okay. What a jerk. Alright, and he always moves to the same spot, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay. Squeak, squeak, strike! Obviously a mouse dragon. Oh, a sky dragon. We already have one of these. I'll be getting home right as Avis gets into work, sadly, says Dagger. I hate it when Avis works. Chair spits ice air. Haha, joke's on you, there's no solution. Yeah, no, I gotta take one of those conveyor belts to get to him. Alright, that guy hits kinda hard. Dan Ward. I remember not being able to beat this Traveler's Gate when I was a kid because of this puzzle. Yeah, no, that was kind of a weird one. There wasn't so much any logic to it, aside from, like, oh, you just gotta understand that there's not, it's not so much a function as it is he moves to a certain place when you step on certain tiles. Peps cast heal all. It is Shenron, Nick the Frenchie. Shenron. Shenron Swanson is what I meant by that. Would you love me if I donated 1 million, washed your car for free, and gave you a voucher to Pizza Hut? Nintendo Fan Club? Yes. But you gotta say it back when someone says it to you, you know? Or at least acknowledge them. I still call him Shen Long. Yeah, like from, they mentioned that in, Street Fighter 2, right? Ice Slash. Ooh, I attacked with full force. I didn't realize you could crit with Ice Slash. 152 and he tanked it. That is a ton of damage right there. 143 to legs from whatever breath attack that was. Okay, this guy is pretty tough. Scorching has no effect on Share, though. That's kind of neat. I'm just guessing that my monsters pick, you know, an attack type that this guy is weak to, you know? Like, maybe he is weak to ice. 69 damage. Genevieve B with the members-only emojis. I see you. How did he dodge the Ice Slash? It looked like it was right on top of him. Uh-oh, he takes a deep breath. Because he's about to scream, probably. It'll be fine. Yeah, okay, we healed all dead here. He's only got 3 HP. I wasn't counting, and I wouldn't know what to count to. Hey, we got a lot of experience there. Cher leveled up. Good lord, you're good. Good work, reading Sky Dragon's move. Pretty smart, aren't you? Now let's go back to the castle. I don't get to recruit this guy? That's fine, I've already got a Sky Dragon. Well done, Stab! You defeated Sky Dragon. I heard that only a clever master encounters that monster. That's my Stab. You're as smart as they come. Okay. Well, Stab, are you talking to the people of my kingdom? I heard there's a man called the Metal Man in the village, and he's really handsome and cool. He likes tiny medals. Why don't you bring them to him? I am busy. You're dismissed. Busy, busy, busy. Give the courageous master a Stab the power of Great Tree. For Stab's safe journey, I'll give you an herb. But Stab can't carry any more herbs. Nintendo Fan Club, what are you talking about? Alright, everybody. I think I am going to save it here and call that a stream, and I might take it easy today. I might come back later to do another stream this evening, but also, like, I've been a little bit burnt out, so I might not do that. I don't know. I'll figure it out later, but hey, thank you so much for watching me play a little bit of Dragon Warrior Monsters on the Nintendo Game Boy Color. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I am great. More, says Genevieve B. I should at least go get a snack, Genevieve B. But I'll think about it. So if Genevieve B wants it. Alright. I'll think about it. I might be back later. I love you all. Wait, hold on. Nintendo Fan Club is saying that Kirby game